Shadow and Bone is back for season 2 on Netflix, and we are here at the Los Angeles premiere for a first look. I'm Sari Cohen. Let's check it out.
It's Kerrigan. The Darkling has created an unkillable army made of shadow. Kerrigan damned this country into darkness.
What is it like for you evolving this character into season 2?
I think it's really important to find those grey areas of humanity, and whilst this is a really sort of toxic, awful, villainous antagonist, you know, you've got your job as an actor, I think, is to find those elements of vulnerability and hope and peace and love that exist within them somewhere deep down, because I think people are complicated. Having said that, it's also fun sort of near the end of the season to go a little dark and a little like, okay, I'm just a bad guy now. Let's do bad things.
So this is exciting. If you could just sum up this whole experience in a sentence or two, what has it been like bringing this to the screen?
I mean, is lucky. I feel lucky all of the time. I feel lucky because we have great partners, Eric Heiser, Dagan Strickland. I feel lucky because our cast is so exceptional, not just because they're great actors, but actual great humans. Like, what are the chances that you're going to bring, like, it was very much an Avengers Assemble moment, except there's less drama. Like, they are such good people. And for me, like, one of the great joys has been seeing these exceptional people change these characters in my mind forever.
I think that this first season posed a lot of questions about him and probably left the audience thinking, why is this guy so rude to everyone, and why has he got all this armor, and why is he so defensive? And I'm really hoping that the second season answers some of those questions and leaves people feeling, I don't know, like some of his actions, some of his morally dubious actions are more justified.
We're rooting for him. I mean,
yeah, I hope so. I'm always rooting for him.
Above and beyond, what has it been like getting to evolve this character?
Oh, amazing. I feel honored. I feel privileged. It's just truly... I love creating, and I love telling stories, and I love especially conveying characters who people can relate to. And I feel like there are so many people that perhaps have been touched by Jenya's story, and I hope maybe they find some sense of relatability to her. So yeah, I feel humbled.
Oh man, it's a pretty heartbreaking one. It's very, he enters into a world of like real brutality, you know, and not only that, but he's extremely lonely. He feels like he just betrayed everything he's ever stood for, heartbroken. So he's reconciling with a lot, you know. He's got to figure out who he is, if he's okay with hanging around Hellgate, which he's not. He's not someone who's going to be able to accept that that's his destiny or that's his way forward. He doesn't want to feel like God's abandoned him. So he's going through it, you know, but he's a fighter, and he's going to reconcile it one way or the other, and that's kind of the journey he is on, you know. By the time we get to the last episode, it's really coming to like a collision, you know. Yeah.
The books were so amazing because literally, like, as an actor, you're trying to fill in all your subtext and like what your character might be thinking and why they're doing what they're doing and their backstory and everything to color, like, and then Leigh Bardugo just had all of that there for you, which is so amazing. One of the things I took from the books was like a moment where she describes herself feeling like a little child, and she's like, she's trying to heal an edge, and she like can't do it, and she doesn't feel good enough, and I just associated that with so much, because like my mum was always like, you need to do a lot of inner child work, and like you got to take care of your little baby child, and I just felt that so strongly. So I was like, oh, that's something that I connected to, that I wanted to like bring to her, because she's so confident and she's so boisterous, gregarious, but within all of that is actually a tiny girl who doesn't feel good enough. So I think that was something I wanted to bring in.
What has been the most exciting part for you evolving this character in season 2?
That's such a great question. I think it's so great to see her completely going on her own path, fighting her own enemies. She still fights for her crew, her found family, and she will always, without a doubt, be there. But it's so great to see a woman striving for her own goals, going for her own things, and as much as it breaks her heart to do that, she still has enough power to go there.
Oh wow, okay. Well, you can expect a lot of gung-ho attitude from Tamar. She does not think twice about getting involved when it comes to like, if there's a fight to be had, she's going to go for it. That's it. So she's very on the front foot. She's keeping things moving. If there's too much of this, she's like, let's go. Yeah. So she's going to keep things moving for you guys.
I think because in season 1 it feels a little bit like it's her origin story, and so much of her is reacting to what's happening, and she's reacting out of fear. So it was really cool to be able to see what she does now that she's accepted her responsibility, what she's going to do with that, and watching her be brave and make those decisions. It was really exciting to be able to build on what we already had from season 1. And make her into this character who we believe is going to lead the second army, but while still retaining some of her little soft, squishy interior, that little vulnerable girl. So yeah, it was really, really cool, and I feel like I'm really glad we get to see a bit more of her this season. Yeah.